2, 1, go. Alrighty, so this is Shivers. It's a point and click adventure game. There's a lot of puzzles. Some are the same every run, some are different. The clues for each of the puzzles are kind of littered throughout the museum. Got a good pattern here. This is the first trick of the run. It's used to skip a cutscene of the lights turning on. And but you don't get to hear the music that's in this area, which is pretty good. It's unfortunate, but you save time wherever you can. Oh, heck. So, we're in the museum. We're entering it from the bottom, as you do. You're hearing some music here. Let me exit out of my Twitch real quick. Sorry, you totally missed the... There's a ghost there that attacked me. You can see like my green life is missing, but I'm pretty bad at streaming, so you didn't see it. Here's a puzzle. You just have to get each of the symbols in a ascending pattern from left to right. And then you can use the elevator. It's really stupid museum. Alright, so now we're entering the museum. It's haunted. There's like 10 ghosts in it that you've got to capture. You only have one inventory spot, and each ghost is captured by using a vessel on them that contains two parts, a pot and a lid. There's a ghost in the fireplace, but don't worry about that right now. They give you the first pot and lid for free. Because the ash, as they call it, the ash ghost is always inside the desk and right here.
You have stepped into the world of amazing plants.
Frick. I messed up the skip. You can usually skip the animation of the door in this particular location. I'm not sure how it works, but it's got to do something with manipulating audio. Alright, so there's the first goes down. Now the rest of this is randomized, and in various spots of the museum you got different pieces of each vessel. Alright, so what I got there is a pot for the wood ghost. It was usually located on the second floor, so I'm gonna see if I can make an early match here. That was a pot for the crystal ghost. It's in an okay spot because you can like respawn the crystal ghost right at those stairs there. Oh, frick. Okay. Hey. There we go. So this game is mostly about figuring out where the best places to leave these pots are so that you can capture the ghosts in succession. You only have one inventory space, so it's a lot of routing on the fly. I guess the speedrun boils down to. Let's see, so the solution to this puzzle was in the office. Right, it was just on the wall. It said, "You must visit here," and it gives you some coordinates. No, didn't work. Okay, one sec. Frick. I have never messed this up before. It never happened in a run before. Hashtag. The solution for this puzzle is actually in the same room. And, like, one of these exhibits have, like, little, like, nameplates. And, like, sometimes they have buttons, and you hit the button on one of the exhibits, and it plays, like, the siren song. And, you have to, like, match the notes. Oh, look, okay, so this is our first ghost. It's the wax. I was able to make a match pretty early on, so that was really good. Yeah. You just gotta go through the entire museum, capturing all these heckin' gosh monsters. And, where did I put everything? Here. Once I can clear an inventory space, I'm gonna go to the theater. But I gotta do that first. So these little skull things, there's 6 of them in the museum. There's a pamphlet inside the desk in the main lobby that tells you what colors each of them needs to be in order to progress to the end of the game. So like in true horror fashion, there's a lot of clues scattered out in this museum. You just gotta figure out how to piece them all together. Here's a museum, or here's a puzzle that you can figure out by, there's like a pamphlet in the library, I think. It may not be in the library, it may be on the Professor Windlenot's corpse. That tells you the solution to this. I forget. You know, you memorize the solution for so long, you don't remember where all the clues are found. But, yeah, I guess the goal of this game is you solve everything as quickly as possible. Oh, I'll take that. So I got another match here. This is the crystal lid. And I left the crystal pot on the second floor for safekeeping earlier. So I'm gonna kill. Well, I'm not gonna kill. I'm gonna capture the crystal ghost, and then I'm gonna go to the movie theater because I'll have a clear inventory once I do that. Now these ghosts have very specific, discrete locations, and you can manipulate whether or not they appear. Like, this is where the crystal's going to be, but to respawn it, you have to do, like, you have to go outside of its, I guess, respawn thing. See, you hear the music, that means it's there. You can kill it, or capture it. I keep saying kill it, but capture the ghost is pretty. It makes some sucking noises. Ooh, yeah. And it's forever caught. Alright, let's see. I mean, this is kind of good, I guess. Maybe. I think the solution for this one is in the black book on the professor's corpse, the professor that owns the museum, because he's dead, but his journal isn't. All right. Alright, solution for this one is, Jeffrey is what you're trying to spell out. And, you figure that out by, in the elevator, there's like a second elevator. In the elevator, there's like a pink, there's a drawing done in lipstick that tells you the solution of that puzzle. Because there's like also two teenagers that died in this museum. That's also why it's haunted, I guess. There's a professor and two teenagers that are dead. They're stuck in this museum right now. You can let them out, but we don't in the speedrun. So they're stuck in the museum forever. Hear a little bit of music there. The metal ghost is actually in the canisters that house these film reels. There's a stack of them right behind me, right here. So that's where the ghost is located. But we don't have a pot and lid, so it would be counterproductive to try and interact with the ghost there. We're gonna take that. This is the tar pot. I like moving this one down to the basement just so that once I get the lid for it, I don't have to backtrack. I can just go straight here. Because the entrance to the subterranean where the tar is 100% located, it's that way. I like this game. It has really good music. Spooky. You can play it. I played this as a kid. It came out in 1995. Let's see. Making our way back to the upper floor, because once you're done with the theater, there's another puzzle down here that gets unlocked that I'm gonna go to right now. It's called Anansi the Spider. There's a jukebox that I activated when I was up in the clock tower. And once you play the Anansi the Spider song, you're able to open this here thing. Because it's the Anansi the Spider exhibit. Yeah, the little cutscene. Now you gotta be real careful about this music box, because the hitbox for the item that's behind here is pretty small. Oh, okay, well, we made another match. That's cool. I don't have to return there. But if you click on the outside of it, like if you don't click exactly on the Potter lid, then like it resets and you have to watch the cutscene again in order to get the item. So this is the soil or sand pot. You figure out what the symbols mean on each of the front of the pots right here through a book in the library. So, you know, go to the library, kids. Now, since I'm bringing this downstairs, I'm bringing it downstairs because, heck, there it goes. Hold on one sec. No, I'm bringing it downstairs because that's the only location of the ghost. They're called Exupi. Actually... Heck. Okay. Metal and sand are both located on the first floor, so I'm just gonna... We're gonna mosey on back here and see what's over here. Oh, okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this. This is the metal pot. It's pretty... Because over here, I was able to look past the gallows. Oh, the solution to that puzzle, by the way, on the description, it says that when being hung, they were, like, the people being hung were suspended 10 feet above the ground and then dropped. And the solution to the puzzle is 120 inches. So 10 feet, 120 inches. It's really cryptic. There's a lot of things about this game that is cryptic. Really exciting. So metal is going to be in this bronze unicorn to the right. Hopefully it spawns quickly. No, not yet, but the way you can respawn this, well, just by walking back and forth. Right now the tar monster's right there, so it's gonna be weird. If I don't get it pretty soon, I'm gonna try the other location. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save this to last, because grinding here can be a pain in the ass while the tar monster's there. I'm actually gonna go to the second floor and see what's up. More puzzles. This is one of the puzzles that's actually the same every time you play the game. Never forget to do these goddamn skulls, or you'll lose runs like I do. They call this the Chinese checkers puzzles, but this is definitely not Chinese checkers. This is more like that peg game at Cracker Barrel, where you just have to hop over each of these with the goal of only having one peg left. What was that? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So we're going to the basement. This is the tar or petroleum or oil lid, and I left the pot down here just so I could come here in one trip. Go, go, go. Now, when we were in the thing above the auditorium, there's like a movie that I reeled. It yields the solution to this puzzle. The video that it makes you watch after you watch the projector. Help me. Nice. Alright. So that makes 5. So that was the electric Exupi. It shows up randomly to bless your run. Alright, so I'm gonna get this water ghost in the toilet in this game. Just gonna do that real quick. There's wood. Just you gotta remind yourself where all the locations of everything is, because you only have one inventory spot. Yo, everything's working out pretty well. I'm getting these like first or second try. Well, I mean, except for metal. That metal ghost can suck a butt. When you do kill something that's taken away life, it does return to you, so that's a neat mechanic. There's no way to really die in this game unless you go out of your way to do so. And I mean, I've done that before, but it's not really that exciting. So now that I have a free inventory spot, I'm gonna go to the end of this little corridor, this little branch of the museum, in order to bring back the piece and not have to backtrack later. Like I said, this game is all about routing. This game is similar to a game called Mastermind. Let's see. You get 10 points for every correct piece in the correct position, and 1 point for every correct piece in the wrong position. So let's see. No, okay. Easy every time. You get better at that the more you do it. It looks impressive when I do it, but it's not that. This one is the same every time, so you just do the puzzle, and then you get access to the last room. Yes! Alright. Just double checking to see that I got the skulls in the right place. So, I already know where everything is at this point. Metal is in the basement. The stone vessel's right here. There's the bottom, there's the top. And the last puzzle of the game that I saved to the last because it's annoying is the wood top, and I left the wood bottom. I probably should have, because I mean, I need to capture. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I need to capture the wood and then come back downstairs. Anyway. Metal's still not there. So sand isn't there just yet, but you can respawn it by you know, walking back and forth between these points that we've kind of guessed and tested just to see if they work at respawning the dinguses. So now we got metal. Now that tar is done, I'm gonna see if I can respawn it here. Give it a couple tries. There we go. There we go. So now I only have 2 ghosts left. The electric ghost, which is always in the basement. A super basement, not this basement, but... in the, like, where the generator is. There's like a loose cable that's spouting out sparks. That's where the electric ghost is. And the wood, which is, I left the bottom of the wood on the 2nd floor. This is the last skull. So that's cool. Now buckle in. This is the longest puzzle of the game. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's gonna take a while. Because there's like 12 inputs. You just gotta remember them. And then it only gives it to you one at a time. So buckle up. I'm gonna write this down because I'm scared. Because messing up this puzzle is a huge waste of time. Probably better to be safe than sorry. Let's see, 43, 18, 57, 56. One more. Works for me. All right. Now, we do have in the Discord for this game a randomizer that you know, takes that out of the game. But it's also a separate category. I'm doing this puzzle. It's kind of optional puzzle at this point, but I don't know. I don't want to backtrack all the way. I'm already here. I want to do I'll do the puzzle. It's fine. I think I do the puzzle pretty quickly, so it's not too huge a time loss. And this is a marathon run anyway, so like, I'm not expecting this to be a good run. Though I could be wrong. That's in the wrong place. The solution to this is in the journal of one of the victims. It's like a high school girl. There's a journal. We'll walk past it. I forgot where I put... Oh, I know where I put it. There we go. So now I need to go to the basement. Alright, well, it's not there anymore. There it is. I'm getting these spawns pretty quickly. Usually it takes like, I don't know, at least 3 iterations to spawn a ghost. So now what I'm gonna do is go back to the... I need to go to the theater to pick up the electricity pot. Then I need to backtrack all the way back. Then I need to go to the generator area to activate the final room of the game. It's a little weird. I don't know what my time is right now, but this feels like an okay run. I did take a while on the liar puzzle because I was scared. Usually you just go for it. So this is the basement area. You get some good music, but we only hear it for like a second. So you reveal one of the victim's bodies, and I guess like there's like a piece of paper that you need to look at, and then you need to go back to the torture chamber area and chop some guy's head off, and then you can access the last area of the room and beat the game. Come on, Cletus. Alright, we're almost to the end of the game. We got maybe a minute left. Just so you're aware, made the estimate very, very generous. So you chop that guy's head off, you reveal has the same symbol as that paper did in the basement. Now you can go to this. There's like a room at the end of this that had a bunch of skulls. Check it to see that you got all the lights. Turn this, there's a cutscene where you fall, and you get the lid. And you can backtrack all the way back to the basement. It's very convenient that it puts you right into the basement. Then you can just go back here. Now time is when the pot returns from the middle of the screen, where I captured the Exupi. When it returns here, that's when time is. Like when the cutscene starts, I guess that's when the time is, so... Yay. Alright. Hooray! We beat the game. We conquered the museum.
I did it.
So it's like... The whole premise of the game is like you're locked inside this haunted museum by your friends on a dare. And now it's morning. The night, or like the morning after. And I'll let the cutscene play out, I guess. Normally I don't, because I've seen it a million times. You get these nice 90s graphics.
Would you guys look at this? Hey, you can bet the cops are on their way already. You guys think everything's alright?
I don't know, but this... Oh, this is amazing.
It's like A+ acting.
Hey! Hey, is that you in there? Hey, look! Oh, man.
We have been looking everywhere for you. Did you blow this up?
Did you blow this up?
How did you get in the museum? Are you alright?
Of course you're all right. This doesn't look like much of a museum to me. Did you find the ghosts?
Dude, what a cunt. And then you make it to the paper. Hooray! You solved mystery. Okay, we're over this.